Hi, everyone. How are you? Welcome to the program. It is once again Friday, and so it is once again time to rank 8-bit Nintendo games. As you can see, the list here with us is long. 550 games have been ranked. We are over halfway there. And the list is, it's taken shape. There's certainly some big games that I think could make an impact at both ends of the spectrum. Down here in the Secret Scout in the Temple of Demise zone, near the bottom. Oh, boy. The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle and Friends. We've been through so much as we embark here on our 99th episode of this endeavor. We're all the way up the top here. We've got, what's our top 10 here? We got Contra, we got DuckTales, Super Mario Brothers 2 at number 8, River City Ransom, Rygar at number 6, Kirby's Adventure, The Legend of Zelda, Super Mario Brothers at number 3, Bionic Commando, and Mega Man 2 at number 1. Yeah. That's a good looking top 10. It's episode 99. What's number 99 on the list? I mean, I'm guessing, hopefully, we'll see. Hopefully this will change. Right now, Barai Fighter is our number 99 on the list. Will any of these games crack the top 100? I don't know. We'll crack this open. We'll get started. There's a new flavor of C4, so I bought a case of it. Classic lemonade. I like lemonade. I like classics. This smells like lemonade. Oh yeah, that's not bad. I think, I used to really like the Rockstar Recovery lemonade. That's quite high on the ranking of energy drinks. This is very similar. There's maybe a little bit more chemicals in this, which is good because, that there's more in this than there is in a Rockstar Recovery. So if you're looking for a Rockstar Recovery, but you're like, it's just too soft, there's not enough business in it, then this is a way to get that in. Let's get to it. First up, closing out a trilogy on this platform, I suppose. All three, the three kind of main games in this franchise that appeared here on the NES. I don't know if this third one is as well regarded. What am I looking at here? Hang on. Oh, I am in the wrong playlist. I was like, what the heck? That's like, okay. I was not filtered to the NES. That's the problem. And so we have a game known here in the United States as Double Dragon 3, The Sacred Stones. Known as the Rosetta Stone in Japan. This game came out in arcades a little bit after people wanted a game like this in arcades, I think. Or they were morphing into more of the kind of Konami model for beat 'em ups, and the Double Dragon style had kind of fallen off. Different like the Double Dragon 3 in the arcades let you put in money to power up your character, like it was Ivan Iron Man Stewart's Off-Road. A year has passed since Billy defeated the Shadow Warriors. But a new danger has reared its ugly head. Marion has vanished. I'm Haruko, a friend. I have information about the girl's disappearance. Oh, you look trustworthy. Her captors will release her after you deliver the 3 sacred stones of power. It's like, that's an expensive operation. Just approach me and pay me to go get the sacred stones. Like I'm Indiana Jones or something, you know, but no museums here. Just weird. Billy Bear Hands. Listen, I tried to stop them, but they were too powerful for me. They're great fighters, but the one you must fear most is... I blinked and disappeared. I'm not sure that I've ever played this, or if I have, it's probably not too much more than what we've seen right here. But I'm not sure that I've ever played this game. I played the arcade game. So they went away from the Double Dragon 2 left attack, right attack thing here in favor of a more kind of, you know, punch and kick. Okay, we can do like a Ninja Gaiden. I imagine that grabs dudes. I hope that grabs dudes and isn't just a cool flip. We can run. Do we have a sub? This seems like a game with a sub screen. Okay, yeah. Stone. He's P68W5. Nunchucks, bare hands. Nunchucks 5. All right. It's a very awkward menu. A lot of frames of animation on these enemy punches, I gotta say. But this doesn't feel good. Army knife. Which army? The Swiss army? Like what, you know? Dude, this feels terrible. What is going on here? Like this just... putting the scroll this far to the right, so you have to be all the way over here to get the screen to scroll, is like a really... It just feels dangerous. You're just like, there's a guy that's gonna walk on screen any second now and just fucking kill me. Can I walk up the wall here like the first game? No. Whoa! I mean, that's kind of cool. Ugh. There's no running kick, apparently. No running attacks whatsoever. Dude, this is, yeah. This is, always the most fun tactic in a game like this, you know, is just walk down or up a little bit so that your attacks are offline and wait for them to get in line so you can land. This game feels really bad. I don't know that that's I don't know that that's immediately apparent, but like there's, I will say the animation on these punches, there's a smoothness to it that maybe, you know, you didn't get this many frames previously, but this is the Dark Souls of Double Dragon games because the animation fucks you time and time again. Because there's so much wind up on it that it takes forever to come out. And you're like, I just want to punch and kick stuff. And you're like, no, check this out. Yep. And the timing on it, like, it's really punishing. Like, hey, man, if you fucking whiff, it is punishing. Like, you are left open for counterattack, like, pretty routinely with some of these moves. Which is, like, I don't know, like, there's something kind of interesting about that for, you know, 1990. But I don't know that it makes it fun. Also, I think just the characters look like shit. It's like they took the Double Dragon characters and like, look at his head. It doesn't, no matter which way I'm facing, it just looks like 3 dots on top of 3 dots that are his hair, you know? Like it's just a... Am I going in there no matter what? I guess so, huh? Also weirdly empty, this game. Jim's room! Great. Ah, see, I kicked too early and now I'm dead. I like that the door opens twice. Like, the first guy comes in, closes the door behind him, and the other guy goes, "Wait for me! I brought a bottle!" Oh no, he doesn't have his bottle. Ah! And the spin kick feels like it really leaves you open also. Like, this doesn't feel like nearly as good or as, I guess maybe I should say overpowered as it has been. I gotta get the range down on this, this, like, flip kick, this, like, flip grab thing. This Ninja Gaiden type shit. Okay, so you don't really move, you don't move that far forward with it. Oh, jeez. This is bad. Can't get away. Also, the timing on the hurricane kick feels fucking terrible. Yeah, I mean, you get kicked out of it, which is not great. And if you miss the timing on that kick, you are left wide open. And the timing feels weird. It's... Well, that time I was trying to do the flip and it just didn't come out. It seems like the move is going to be doing this to guys and flinging them into holes as often as you can. I don't know, we don't have enough life to even bother, but let's... Get fucked. That's satisfying. Oh, I can't even do like a running flip. Yeah. Like you can do a running jump kick, it looks like, but... I should be able to wall juggle there. They don't even give you time to escape that one little extra punch. Oh, right. You. Yeah, why is it some... Yeah, it feels like this is... I don't know, like there are certainly other attacks at your disposal, but like it really feels like the bread and butter of this game actually is just like making sure that you're timing these kicks exactly correctly. The kick also looks bad because it just looks like fucking. Because it doesn't actually look like it's making contact. I mean, that's kind of always been the case, I guess. But you piece of garbage! What? I feel like I'd walked in 2 different directions away from that guy, and still that one caught me. It's a bad place to be. Ow! Like, hey, we spawned way over there. That's right, no weapons other than the bottle. I mean, it's, you know, just forget the. You piece of shit, dude. Like, the timing on that does not need to be that specific, you know? Like, there's nothing great about, like, oh, you have to. It's not quite at the height, but it is on your way up. There's like a range near the top of your height, but before you start coming down. great. Tactics, baby. Like, the only thing you can do is just walk away. So, you know, that's just true of fighting. Really, you know, really, the only answer is to walk away. I wonder if they ever do that team-up kick move in a way that sends the guy off the edge. Yeah. The idea that, like, the punch, like, you can't just, like, do a wake-up punch to, like, stop that. It's just, like, you stand up and they are punching. So you get, like, a little extra hit on your way up, and so it just becomes harder and harder to, like, get out of a situation. That's just how it is on the streets, motherfucker. It's hard out here. It's hard out here for a Billy Bare Hands. I think the way that Double Dragon fell off after the first two games and kind of never really recovered is very interesting. Like, this game had they made a movie, man. Like, at one point, they were like, Double Dragon, fuck yeah. Like, Double Dragon was a very big deal. It felt like one of the biggest games in the world. And it certainly never did again. Ah, good. 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 Great. Yeah. Nailing it. Oh, see, that's funny because I was trying to kick him as he was picking up the bottle, but instead I went to pick up the bottle, and now I'm dead. This is fucking crazy. So it just makes me feel like there's way more guys here this time. Fuck. God damn it. What the fuck, dude? Sometimes the controls feel unresponsive also. Like I'm hitting A to crouch and pick that thing up and it's just like taking an extra beat before he crouches and grabs it. But it doesn't feel consistent, which isn't great either. Like all of it feels bad. This feels like it fell out of like the Bayou Billy school of making a game feel like shit. It looks like the weapons are tied to the person who had them, so like if I kill that guy before I pick up his bottle and use it, it disappears. Which is a neat trick. Fuck. Fuck! Okay. Maybe we should bust out the nunchucks for this guy. All 5 swings. Useless. Fucking V-triggered me. I think the interesting thing about this game is that it's bad in an entirely different way than the arcade game is. Like, I forget what the situation is, whether they licensed Double Dragon out to like Trade West and they did the arcade game, and then Technos did this, so it's like this is somehow truer than even the arcade version, if I remember right. But man, both these games fucking suck. Pick up the fucking bottle. Nope, nope. Run, run, motherfucker. Get out of there. But yeah, the controls really don't feel responsive. Like the, you know, double tapping for runs and stuff. Like that feels a little off. Like it's all there. Oh, you piece of shit. The way it allows the kick button to also pick up the weapon instead of just the punch button, I think is a criminal act. These people should have been brought before a judge and jury. The bottle's got some range on it. They look so fancy when they do it. It's very like, I don't know, they look like ice skaters. It's very graceful. What the fuck? Are you shitting me? Five hits with them chucks is all it takes. Sorry about your friend Brett. We must work together to avenge him and rescue Marion. Hurry. We must go before it's too late. You seem to be here conveniently. We have a long journey. I've been told the first stone's in China. China. Brett. You know, the famous Double Dragon character, Brett. Hey guys, Brett here. To let you know, make sure to pull out them nunchucks at the end of mission 1. Ah, China. Nope. Good. Glad I tried that. I don't know what it is, man. I'm like, I feel like I got the timing down mostly well without enemies around, and then it just... The spin kick is so mercurial. And that time I wasn't even trying to run. Like, the controls in this feel shitty. Unpredictable in some ways. Unreliable, I guess is maybe the word. There I was certainly pressing the kicking button. Billy sigh. I'll say. His technique is unparalleled. The way he attacks with that sai. There's some great walls right here. Also, it just feels like every area has like one, you know, it's not like walk forward and fight two more guys and you get the little thumb and the ding ding. You know, it's just like, here's another area, fight a bunch of fucking dudes and then walk through a door. Like, the layout of this game really sucks compared to, you know, what they've done in the past. An army knife in China? Oh, what the fuck? Just two guys on screen at all times. The door opens every time a man is beat so that someone else can walk in. This is fucking awful. This game is terrible. I have waited for this moment for a long time, Lee brothers. I'll remind you before I destroy you. You killed my brother in your battle with the Shadow Warriors. I get ready to feel the force of my revenge. My kung fu is without equal. Do I have these back? I do. Cool. So I'm guessing that there's no... I'm guessing I don't, like, continue. I'm guessing that I don't get, like... Yeah. Cool. Cool game. This game is a listen, Double Dragon has seen its ups and downs. I feel like more downs than ups if we take the entire franchise into consideration. The people at Million, or they still control it, right? I guess, like, did Arc buy Million? Is that what it is? But, like, for the longest time, the IP rights were, you know, controlled by people who were not good. And so for a while, we didn't see any Double Dragon games because the amount of money they wanted to make one would go up every time. And so people would ask, like, hey, we want to make a Double Dragon game. And then the number to do that kept going up, 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 up. And then they finally made a couple and it was terrible. You know, and now Arc has it, and Yuke's is making that new game, right? Which is, that's, you know, hey, if you can't trust Yuke's Media Creations, right, to make a good video game, because they make those, right? Yuke's is always making great video games that people like. Then, you know, who can you trust? But I don't know. Anyway, the Double Dragon franchise my point is that it is not had the greatest stewardship over the years. But after the run of games that kind of came after Double Dragon 2, you know, I feel like it got exactly what it deserved. You know, it had a great moment with the first couple of games. And it was in American TV commercials. Like Sega was out there with Master System commercials promoting that they had a 2-player Double Dragon because the NES version was just 1 player at a time. And that was a big enough deal for them to mention it because Double Dragon was such a hot hit in arcades. But fuck, my chair. Is that an earthquake with the no. Anyway, the Double Dragon franchise, like I right around this time is I think when it really hit the skids, and it never really recovered. And so anything that's been happening since then has been this like weird nostalgia play to try to recapture the Double Dragon feel. But as this genre got further and further away from relevance, like that was always a struggle. I know some people like Double Dragon Neon, and there's a couple of other ones that, you know, and then there's the fighting game, and, you know, there's some silly stuff along the way that, you know, people have a soft spot for. But dude, it ain't like it was those first 2 games. You finish Double Dragon 1, you get to the end of Double Dragon 1, and it's like, oh, by the way, this guy's name is Machine Gun Willie, and he has a gun. And you're like, that's the fucking most fucked up thing. It's 1988, man. I can't see. What the fuck is that? And then the opening of Double Dragon 2, he reappears and guns your woman down. The opening of that game is him going, oh, you thought it was check this shit out. Brrrah! He wants his corner back. It's amazing. And it's never been like that ever again. And the Double Dragon franchise is a shadow of itself. It's like this weak nostalgia play that half the time they can't even get the game right. But even if they did, the genre is such a different thing these days, or though, you know, over the last couple of decades than it was in the 80s. But all of that starts right here with Double Dragon 3, where the arcade version of Double Dragon 3 is just straight dog shit. A fucking miserable playing game. Looks different. Like, everything about it is different in ways where you're like, it's barely identifiable as a Double Dragon game. And then here we have this NES version of Double Dragon 3 that you're like, oh, okay, like, this is better than the arcade game. If we were ranking Double Dragon games, this would be higher than the arcade version. But it's still it's just a different type of terrible video game. It's just a different type of trash. But, you know, it comes from a very different place than, like, when I say trash, I mean, I guess I should qualify that, because trash can mean a lot of things on this list here. I don't mean, you know, it's certainly not as bad as like the Uncanny X-Men, you know? Like, this game is sound in some ways. If anything, that it's disappointing, because there are elements of this game that you go like, oh man, if they had just tuned this differently, you could have ended up with another good Double Dragon game. In a world where that was becoming impossible to do. And the tuning on this, the choices they made around how much life you have, life recovery, how many lives you have, the number of continues, there's like those sorts of aspects of it certainly messed this whole thing up, right? And from there you've got the combat, which, you know, on paper this combat is right there. It's Double Dragon style combat. And, you know, like that is like pretty good combat for the era, but everything about it feels off. Certainly the enemy responses, the way that they respond to you and the options that they have, the timing and how open some of your it's very easy for you to be punished by enemies when you make mistakes. A little too easy. I think, again, if there had been a little bit of tuning there in terms of just like, hey, you know, how come every time I stand up, someone's got a fist in my face? How come, you know, I can't like get away from these attacks? I can't do like rising spin kick to get out of this. And on top of that, all of the inputs feel really mushy. Some of that is because the animation is like theoretically better than it was in some previous Double Dragon games. And it results in like, hey, my fist should be out here and it's not quite out there yet. Give it one more frame. And then, you know, but also, it's not just the animation. It's like, it's certain aspects of it where like the buttons feel unresponsive. Cases where you're like, oh, I need to pick this up, and you know, you're like, it's taking too much time and you're getting stuffed in the middle of trying that. Like, it feels like there's almost like an order of operations unfolding in front of you at times where you're like, I went to pick this up, but he pushed this, and in the game I had to think about it for a sec, but no, I didn't duck. He punched me in the face. It's like rollback netcode in a single player game or something. You know, the idea of like multiple characters and stuff is like cool, but none of that's going to save it if the core of it is not sound. And I think that's the big problem here. It's difficult, like, sure, whatever, you know, like, and it's difficult in a way where success in this game feels like you're cheating. Success in this game feels like an exploit. Success in this game feels like you figured something out. You didn't just like fight better and, oh, I got in there and I did my punches and I did my kicks and I did this, and you didn't use the full variety of your move set. You just figured out the timing of, oh, I need to back off and let him walk into my kick. And if I mistime the kick, it leaves me open. So I have to make sure that I'm pretty tight on this all the time. And so it becomes this weird like execution fest in a game where the timing on the button presses feels suspect in a way that sometimes gets in the way of that execution. So I don't know. It's a game that, you know, like the combat puzzle of it or whatever is a bad puzzle to solve. And yeah, this is one of those games where they put more enemies in, that, you know, they made it more challenging for the domestic release here. The Japanese version is not tuned like this. And so you start to wonder, like, oh, did they make a pretty solid game? And then, like, when it came time to come out in the US in 1990, where they're like, oh, rental markets are what they are. We need to beef up the difficulty on this because otherwise people beat it in 2 days and they never buy it. This could be a victim of that mentality, which, you know, was a thing in limited circumstances. It's ugly in a lot of ways too. Like the characters and stuff, it's like they were shooting for, you know, they get some better animation than some of the previous games. You know, you get a little bit more frames, you know, and some animations and stuff here and there that are not terrible. But like the characters themselves, I think, look really shitty. Like the face and just like the structure of the body. Like you look at it, it's like you loaded up Double Dragon 2 and you're like squinting and you're like, like it just looks like a fucked up. It looks like, you know, someone on drugs tried to redraw the characters of Double Dragon 2 or something. And that's no good. None of that's any good. Is my point. Where does that go on the list? Like I said, it's certainly better than the Uncanny X-Men. It's but I don't know. Let's start up. Let's look at we've got Double Dragon 1 at number 75. And Double Dragon 2 at number 82. I don't think this game is anywhere in the same league as these two games. That's interesting. You know, it's interesting because like Double Dragon 1 and 2 for the NES are like good games for very different reasons, right? Because Double Dragon 1 is a fucking hellscape when you compare it to the arcade version. You know, like this is a different video game. This is not the same video game. Period. But on its own merits, Double Dragon 1 is not a terrible game. And so the science dictates that it's here. Double Dragon 2 is more faithful to the arcade version of its of that game, and that's cool in its own weird way, you know. But they've some weird later on Double Dragon 2 and you know, the some of the later areas in that game, the jumps they want you to make and all of that sort of stuff. It's, you know, if we were judging this list based on are they faithful to their arcade versions, then Double Dragon 2 would potentially be a higher game on this list. But that is not what we are judging. Double Dragon 1 is its own weird thing with a leveling curve, you know, like leveling system and all of that. And yeah. And so Double Dragon 3, I think, is, you know, significantly worse than both of those games. Again, on a ranking of Double Dragons, this is better than its arcade counterpart, but anything would be. Double Dragon 3 is no low G Man, the low gravity man. Amagon's a better game. You'd definitely be better off with a copy of Road Blasters. It's no Dr. Chaos. Rambo's a better game. It's no Tiny Toon Adventures. Faria, A World of Mystery and Danger is a better game. But this is kind of looking like the neighborhood here. Russian Attack is a better game. You'd be better off with a copy of Solstice, The Quest for the Staff of Deimos. Is it better or worse than Dino Wars, Destruction of Sapondolus? It's a better game. It's a better game than Dino Wars, Destruction of Sapondolus. But it's no Solstice, The Quest for the Staff of Deimos. It's better than Dirty Harry, but it's no tennis. It's our new number 227. In honor of Jack Hay. Okay. And with 551 games on the list, there is Double Dragon 3. There's almost something there. There's almost something there. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. And you have to separate out, you know, the idea of like, you know, this game is hard and that's okay. But why is it hard? How is it hard? All of that stuff. And, you know, that's kind of this game could be much higher. If they had just smoothed out the input situation, if just the buttons felt like they did what you wanted them to do when you pushed the damn buttons, we would be 100 spots higher, probably. Even with no other changes. If it felt like you could put up a better fight, you know, that would be a big difference maker. Tim wanted to see this next game. When you see the LJN rainbow, you know good times are ahead. Here's a game from your friends at Beam Software. It's The Punisher. Oh! Oh! Dun, 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 dun. All right. Oh, is this a fake light gun game? Who's this cyborg? Everyone fights to control the streets. The Hitman is just another fighter waiting for the Punisher's knockout punch. Yeah, when I think about the Punisher, oh God, it's a fucking cadet. It's a god. Okay, we've got a grenade. I don't feel like I have any not a lot of you know, you don't have like the ability to dodge super well. How about some tunes? Yeah, that's right. I shot the man playing the saxophone and the music stopped. But yeah, you don't feel like you have a ton of time to respond, you know? Like they're kind of shooting immediately and you don't have there's no like quick dodge roll in this. So, you know, like in a lot of these situations you feel ill-equipped to dodge incoming fire. You know what I mean? And that's something that some of these games, you know, your Empire Cities and that sort of thing would come up with, you know, like a shield button or, you know, like different things you could do to kind of mitigate incoming fire. And it just gives it nuance that this game lacks. Oh, take advantage of bonus worlds. I got that newspaper. Bonus worlds. Go. Okay, I'll go. What do I got to do to go? Entering bonus world. When I think bonus world, run down subway is what I'm thinking of. When I wake up every morning, I go, man, I hope I get to go to a bonus world today. And it's always destroyed subway. Many things can be found under manholes. Don't I know it? Frank Castle says, "Let me at that manhole." This, I guess it's my fault. I was gonna say, this game could really use some music, but I guess I shot the sax player, so that's on me, This is. Look at this screen. Everything about the font, everything is just like, yeah, I don't know. Here you go. No glass shattering noise when you shoot. No noise at all when you hit anything. No guys going, ah, oh. Should I try and leave this guy alive this time? Great. I feel like I should get a bonus for not shooting the music guy. I don't know. Do I get a thing for that? Is there a thing there? Yeah, I don't know what the situation is here with this. This seems highly suspect. Is that a megaphone? Is it? And there's no subscreen, there's nothing here. It's just a lot of things beneath manholes, baby. Okay, we need to fire a rocket into the bonus world. Like I'm always doing. I'm always firing rockets into the bonus world. You know me. This is... Oh, the pipes break. Look at that. In sewers, some walls are not what they seem. They should have had the gauntlet announcer here. They should have had anything here. Like this stylized, lighting that they're going for, taken out of context, this background. Like, if you didn't see the guy at the bottom of the screen, like, if you just saw this scroll, it would look like absolute nonsense. Just like, here's a car. Like, the perspective on it just looks so weird. Yeah, get fucked. Good for nothing. You know, having a game where the secrets are things that you find by shooting, and then also it's a game with limited ammo, I feel like are often things that are not harmonious. We need some health here. Okay. Fucking gray background, ugly fucking... Check it out, man. I drew a helicopter. Did you? Are you sure? Is this doing damage or not? What? Just gonna throw grenades back and forth at each other. Yeah, is there a speaker on the helicopter that this music is coming from? Is there a man with a synthesizer somewhere off screen? Like, is he coming up soon? Where's this music coming from? Let me just open up the door on this helicopter and fling some grenades out. Oh, the ground was right there, huh? I didn't realize he was like 6 inches off the ground lobbing grenades at me. What a fucking game. I'm gonna fight the ninja. Ninjas are said to be superhuman. These streets are for humans. What the? This game is just sad. This game seems like a game that should have come out, you know, like, well, I don't know, like, I guess the graphics are slightly more complicated than early NES games were, but like, and you got a little bit of like sampled kind of, you know, digital audio in limited. It's really just the guns. The gun, I guess. Check down dark alleys for bonus worlds. That looked like a dark alley to me. I don't know. Have you taken the subway lately? Bonus World 5, we missed some. Bonus World 10, sure, why not? Rack them up. But so many of the sound effects are just like early NES sounding, you know, like shitty bloops and bleeps. Where are these guys falling from? Also, just dudes with guns falling out of the frickin' sky. I'm Sergeant Kickass. You know, it's nice and quiet. It gives you time to think, really ponder the nature of the Punisher character, and you shot this sign, you get 1,000 points. It doesn't feel like there's any gameplay benefit to leaving the Sax Man alive. Like, I didn't get it. Oh, it's a ninja. Ninjas hate saxophones. Hooray. This game needs a dodge. And that would be enough, I think, you know? There's stuff, you know, like it could use more music, you know, like there's just, you know, presentational stuff that could certainly be better, but like, but all this game really needs to just feel whole is a dodge move. Like a combat roll, like a little like whoop. You know, whether it's, yeah, like wild guns or cabal. What happened? I had half health there. Like, my life meter was still half full. Where's this fucking asshole? Oh, did I lose a bunch of health? Did I lose a bunch of health? Okay. There you go. There are the stakes. There are the stakes involved in shooting the sax man. Frank Castle cannot take it. Haunted by demons. Haunted by his own demons of the people he's killed. That guy can roll. That said, accuracy was important for special bonuses, but there was... Oh, I realized it's to the super spy all of a sudden. This is awful. Especially because I have no, I don't, like, the gun button is a punch button, and the grenade button becomes a kick button in those situations, and that swipe comes so quickly that you can't, because I can't move while I'm punching. I can't, like, I have to wait for that to fully recover before I can move out of the way. And so that little swing comes in so quickly that you're kind of fucked, unless you're already moving, which you wouldn't be. Yeah, like that one comes way faster than the other ones. Like I can, if I miss my attack, then I can maybe get out of the way to the left there. Okay. This is fucking terrible. And it all happens on this, like, you know, blank screen, which when the graphics are cool, I think you can excuse, go, look at how big this boss is. It's so cool looking. But when it's shitty ninja with 3 frames of animation, too many guns on the street makes my job tougher. Colonel Clegg's gun running must end. The Punisher would rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. Is Punisher just walking on water here? What am we looking at here? Is the Punisher our Lord and Savior? Mohawk gunman is resilient. Ah. Oh, that's a shame. This is the only good part of this game. This screen right here is kind of cool. Look at that. This music sounds very good, very on tempo, very normal. I like that even the Punisher skull looks kind of shitty. It's just, you know, it's a fucking bad, like, not light gun game, you know? Does anything happen here? Or is it just okay? Oh, we just go back to this. Also, Also, 1990. In fact, with the exception of this noise right here, every bit of music and sound effect coming out of this thing sounds like it is 3 years old. Not 1990. You thought this was an Ocean joint? No, it would say The Punisher in big letters on the screen at all times while you were playing it, if Ocean had made it. You know, you could certainly do worse than that, but like, I don't know. Like, my patience for that style of game is a little thin to begin with, and I think that, like, people hit upon, especially by 1990, people had already hit upon a formula of like, oh, you need to be able to dodge, you need to be able to move, you need to be able to like do something. Like, was it Empire City had the thing where it's like he was like putting up his jacket to, you know, like blocking bullets, and you'd have a limited number of shields or whatever. But like, it just becomes this, and it's. I have a similar problem with Operation Wolf in some ways, because in Operation Wolf you have guys that feel like they walk on the screen shooting already. And so it's this idea of like unavoidable damage. And I don't think you need to, you know, like, sure, you can have unavoidable damage, but I think in that type of quantity, or having like the majority of this game's incoming damage during levels feel like it's like, oh, well, you know, yeah, there's 4 guys on the screen shooting, and so yeah, naturally you're gonna want to be able to dodge or move faster or whatever. And different games did that differently. It was like, oh, you move way faster when you're not shooting. And so, you know, that's how you can kind of swoop in and out and dodge these bullets and then return fire. And something like a non 1975, or, you know, like, anyway, like, there are just there's a good variety of games that have done all of this stuff better. The way this game also brings melee into it for some of the boss fight stuff, you know, again, it's a different generation of hardware, and it's not really relevant, but like something like the Super Spy does that stuff way better. I mean, you know, you can look at like Cross Swords, I guess, if you want to get into that as well. But like, you know, the idea of like dodging in and out for like a quick punch. Dynamite Duke is a significantly better game. This game's actually not that far off from Dynamite Duke, but Dynamite Duke is 16-bit and better in every single way. Yeah, Dynamite Duke. Dynamite Duke's a hell of a game. Where would that go on a Genesis list? A list of every Genesis game. Boggles the mind. So, you know, yeah, the Punisher just, you know, the lack of music, the low quality audio throughout. I think a lot of the graphics are big, but they are big and ugly in a lot of ways. And so it's not like a great looking game either. It feels like they mitigate, like rather than come up with some kind of gameplay mechanic to avoid damage, it's just like, I don't know, man, shoot everywhere. There's power-ups all over the place. You find some health kits and whatever else. Just, you know, just keep looking. And that's not a great way to go. It's just not, you know, it's not a very fun game. I like the idea of them having some bonus stages in there, but the idea that you're like, here, check out this bonus stage. It's another fucked up subway. Here's another sewer. But there's a whole sewer level in this game, but what if one of the bonus levels was also a fucked up sewer? You're like, okay, yeah, I guess so. And the ninja look like shit. Like, just, yeah, I don't know, man. It's a very silly fucking video game. But it's, you know, you can play it. I don't know. Like, it's better than Gotcha the sport. It's better than Chiller. Um It's certainly a better game than Super Pitfall. It's better than The Adventures of Bayou Billy. The Punisher is certainly a better game than Gauntlet. It's better than Impossible Mission 2. It's better than Silver Surfer, though at least Silver Surfer has, you know, its soundtrack. It's a better game than Pinball Quest, which hurts me every time we say it, but Pinball Quest is one of the heartbreaking games on this list, where that game in my heart is top 50, baby. But then when you really science it out, it's a bummer. It's better than The Jungle Book. It's a better game than Darkman. It's better than The Incredible Crash Dummies. It's better than Godzilla Monster of Monsters. It's better than Big Nose the Caveman. But I'm not sure that it's... Is it better or worse than Worm, Journey to the Center of the Earth? I think Worm is a better game. I think that's how that's going to end up. I think we're talking 367. Street Fighter 2010 is a better game. Ninja Turtles 1 is a better game. Captain America and the Avengers is a better game. Akari Warriors 2 is a better game. Again, you know, just better audio. Quality audio. Akari Warriors 2. A name you can trust for quality audio. Yeah, this is our new number 367. It's no Worm, Journey to the Center of the Earth. It's certainly no Funhouse, based on the hit television show. It's funny. Funhouse is. I think I was right about Funhouse when we were talking about it last week, and that it was a completely different game that seemed to get very quickly retrofitted into a Funhouse game. There's a Game Boy game called Out of Gas that is the exact same game with very similar levels, not identical levels, but Out of Gas is Funhouse, except it's a spaceship the way that it seems like it should be. And Out of Gas also has retro achievements, so that's... Oops, I wrote The Punished. Close enough. There at number 367. Okay. Davis wanted to see this next game. And I you know, it's hard for me to imagine a world and okay, this is Bandai. This looks like a nice early box. I vaguely remember this box art. Okay. This is Frankenstein, The Monster Returns. Ah! Another 1990 copyright. This is a fucking jam right here. This is an atonal hit. Okay. Let's see what Frankenstein has to offer here. Now the title screen does not have the subtitles, so I assume it's another like Bandai of like, hey, we're gonna write. It's not Galaga, it's Galaga Demons of Death. What is my? Am I Dr. Frankenstein? Who am I? You haven't told me enough about who I am. Oh, I appreciate what you were going for here, but okay, yeah, have it fade out, please. This is Mr. Do. No exclamation point, though. No. The sleeping villagers think they are living in peace, but all too soon they will learn the terrible truth. Frankenstein has risen. He has risen.
This is Mr. Do.
From the grave. They went to Frank. Whoa, well, that guy's face was there for. They went to Frankenstein. They said, "Rise from your grave," and he went, "Okay." The villagers awake in horror. What is happening here? As the resurrected Frankenstein is back up in that ass. Lays waste to the neighboring village. Oh. Help me! Who? Am I helping the guy, the burning man on the rock here? Frankenstein says, I will take this girl for my own. Ha. 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 Emily says, help me. Mr. Do says, Frankenstein has taken our beloved Emily. Go to stage 1. This music is, I am haunted by these tunes. Oh. Okay, no sub-screen as far as we can tell. But this is a good noise. And all I have is this punch. Fuck this game. Are you kidding me? You said Frankenstein rose up. You didn't say anything about whatever the hell else is happening here. Okay, we got a club like it's Athena. Everybody jump when you get close. It makes for a cool video game when that happens. If you are trying to make a video game cool, might I recommend having every enemy jump as soon as they get within attack range. Oh, if you get hit, you lose your power-ups. This seems unbelievable that this game exists. City. Oh, a goo man. Hi. Village Elder. Vung lad. Listen to Miv. Desperate plea. Mr. Dew says, what is it? Village Elder says, Frankenstein has destroyed our Eulage and taken Miv beautiful Emiliv. Please find him and bring her back. Village Elder says, here, take this potion. Mr. Dew says, what? What? Me? You are our only hope.
This is Mr. Dew. Powerball.
This is the Mr. Dew origin story. This is how he became a hero. He was reluctant at first, but now he's... You have acquired more life. As is seen by the L... Oh, no! You are our only hope. Good luck. Oh, thanks for saying it faster. No, okay. Okay, this is just gonna... I need to walk out the other way. Oh, that's cool. I pushed the select button and used the potion. And thinking that maybe there would be a sub-screen now that I found a thing. Oh, look at that. I got a jump kick. How did I do that? Oh, okay. If you hit both buttons in the air... No? Okay, if you hit jump, if you double jump. Something about the way this sprite looks when it's jump kicking is fucking cracking me the fuck up. Well, we wasted that potion. Thanks, Village Elder. Hang on, let me pick that up. Oh, wait, I can't. Why can't I? Was it like every fourth attack he decides to spin? Oh, no! That seems bad. Oh, well, I got all my life back. I guess we didn't go in here last time, huh? You have acquired energy. Sam Porter Bridges. Stamina recovery style. Sewer! It's a great achievement name. All video games with a sewer. Oh, okay. Can I... No? Okay, that's a platform I can jump on, so I can... That's fun. This is fun. Video games are cool, man. Oh, this dragon wants to talk to me? Water dragon. Ha! 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 I don't know where you are from, boy. But if you want the treasure chest... Okay, we can't... Okay. You must defeat me. I don't want the treasure chest. I'm here for a girl? What... Continue ×2. Great. Can I just not do that? Do they just not? Is this? Oh God! Now they're shoots. I fucking hate this. What a... Oh my God. Yeah, let me jump up and catch that. Good. Oh, that didn't kill him, huh? Okay. No, I gotta, okay. Gotta get close and try to... Well, now I need more life, so we'll use it. What? Okay, so I go see the village elder because I beat the guy. Hey, I beat the guy. I beat the Okay. Wait, what? Fucking... Fuck you! What the fuck is happening? I'm gonna lay down. What the f... Alright, okay. Oh, okay. What? Demon Horse. What's this? I've been waiting for a worthy opponent all these years, only to face a mere mortal? I am the great Demon Horse. You'd better run away while you still can. Oh no, Demon Horse. Demon Horse. Curses, beaten by a mere mortal. Mr. Dew says, now tell me where Frankenstein has taken Emiliv. Ah! Frankenstein says, if you have to use all your power to defeat even the weakest enemies, you will not catch me. Mr. Dew says, Frankenstein! It's technically Frankenstein's mom. Oh. And the doctor. You do seem to have some spirit, even though you're just a human. Ha, ha, ha! That's Frankenstein, always talking and outsmarting people. A key fact about Frankenstein is that he is always up to something and is very cunning. Classic. Wait, where are you? Where did you go? The fuck are we playing? What the fuck is this? And we gotta, you know, gonna need this password. Oh, look at this. Look at the... It's good shit. I like that I did not recover any life after that fight. That's very nice of them. Very cool, Frankenstein. Very cool, Frankenstein. Okay. Where did these screenshots save? What? Okay. The fuck is that? Ooh. Oh. No, huh? Oh, look, man, climbing? Truly, like, just an amazing array of options and opportunities. What does the Blade Master have to say? Who goes there, a human? Mr. Dew says, what happened to you? Blade Master says, I, the great Blade Master, have been mortally wounded in battle with the Demon Horse. Oh, Demon Horse? Yeah, we've fucked that guy up. Are you also pursuing Frankenstein? If that's your mission, I'll give you this secret potion. It should help. You got a potion. You have acquired a potion. Ah, thanks, man. Have you faced the evil he-monster and she-monster of the trees? It's a very, like, Rygar thing to say. So am I just jumping off the edge here? What are we doing? I can't go this way because it triggers the conversation, right? Oh, okay. After 2 times, it's like... Great. Oh, he can't take it. I should thank you, boy. Oh, it's like that, huh? Mr. Dew says, what do you mean? The forest was at peace, and now it's an evil and terrible place. You have freed me. Mr. Dew says, wait, you must be talking about Frankenstein. Okay, now I'm holding that L. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Uh-oh. What the fuck? How do I? Okay. So it is kind of a flap. This movement is a crime. Oh, cool. Haha. You missed this pixel perfect jump, stupid. Eat shit. No continues. So that's part of the password. Part of the password is that it knows how many continues you have left, I guess, huh? Okay, Frankenstein. This game sucks, but at least it sucks in an interesting way. I don't know, like... It won me over a little bit with its, once you kind of start getting rolling and with get a sword and once you dial in that jump kick, like the jump kick's relatively powerful. It's weird. I like that the game is, I like that this game is weird. I like that it has as much dialogue as it has, where it's like, all right, now the demon horse is going to talk to you. And now the he monster is going to talk to you. Like, there's just a lot of fucking opportunities for strange dialogue. Like the music is a shit show for the most part. Their treatment of the Frankenstein character is like wildly off from the traditional, depiction of Frankenstein's monster. And I kind of like that in a weird way, that he's talking to you about the lady he's kidnapping like it's King Kong or something. And then just a weird part where you have to climb. And then the stupid bird thing that takes you back and makes you do that boss fight over and over again unless you can land a couple of hits on the bird before the bird takes you away. Like, just ideas, right? Not good ones, but like, in a world where this game could have absolutely been the most generic walk to the right and hit dudes game in the world, at least there's something to it. And I appreciate that on a platform that, that again has a lot of extremely generic action games. There's just a smidge of something here that gives it a little bit of weird. It's got a weird vibe to it that makes it kind of worth seeing. Again, I mean, that doesn't make it a good game. I think, there's some frustrating aspects around it. I think, the way that it handles life and your life meter and the potions and some of that stuff is a little janky. I think the way that it kind of handles some of the weapon stuff is a little harsh. But also, like, think about that. Like, there's a pond that ostensibly, if you just make that jump, you don't have to go down there and fight the fish man. But if you miss that jump, you have to go fight the fish man. And if you miss that jump again, you get to go fight the fish man again. Dummy, make the jump. But also the jump is this pixel perfect, like, run right to the edge, make the jump. Like, that's the part that sucks. Like, you could have made this slightly less fucked. Yeah, I appreciate this game. This is a standout for me. This is like, Frankenstein, The Monster Returns. That's a game I feel like I should see the rest of because my brain has a sickness inside of it that it cannot get out. And so I appreciate this game for its strange charms. But like, I think scientifically speaking, that stuff only goes so far. It's better than Bram Stoker's Dracula. It's better than Street Fighter 2010, The Final Fight. It's better than The Three Stooges. But it's not better than Hudson's Adventure Island. It is better than Breakthrough. Which, last night, inexplicably, I had the music from Breakthrough stuck in my head. The like just before you start a level, like I had that stuck in my head over and over again. I don't know. It's better than Afterburner. It's not better than Contra Force, though. For all its slowdown and bullshit, Contra Force is still a better game. For similar reasons. I feel like Frankenstein and Contra Force are very similar. Pretty much the same game. Pretty much the same game. In terms of just like, hey, there's a weird ambition to this, and there are some ideas here that are like stand out, and you're like, oh man, if the execution had been this, and this, Contra Force would be a great game. If it didn't have all the slowdown, Contra Force would be a better game. Frankenstein, slightly different reasons for the ambition and how it works or doesn't work, but we are looking at our new number 338, Frankenstein, The Monster Returns? The Monster Returns, yes. That's another one that if we were taking time and of a release into account here, I think that game probably gets a little bit hurt by it being a 1990 game. Because it's coming on the other end of a lot of stuff that is like, heavy hitters. Some of the best games on the entire platform have shipped by the time we get to 1990. And so something like Frankenstein, you look at and go like, I'm not even going to give this the time of day. If we are rolling through the catalog that way. But with that removed from the equation, I think it does become a slightly different story. And there you have it. 338, Frankenstein, The Monster Returns. All right. Adam wanted to see this next one. Summer is in full swing. And so, thusly, it is time for summer sporting events. This is Kings of the Beach, Professional Beach Volleyball. St. John is the most successful player in beach volleyball. Randy Stoklos. Vanilla Thunder. He's the most dominant player on the beach. From your friends at Ultra Games. Can I unlock Solid Snake in this? Oh, look at this. Look at this weird skate or die menu. That they didn't even come up with. EA made the original Skate or Die for computers, and they made this style of menu, and then Ultra, they did the version of Skate or Die for the NES, and then they kept this. They stole this. Is Rodney in here? What? No, this is basically Rodney. All right, St. John Smith and Randy Stoklos. know, it's nice to get the Konami drums. Are these... Is this... Okay, so we can do some practice. Okay, I'm the player on the right. How do I get out of here? Okay. Let's go do some set practice. Okay, so B is your set button then, huh? So A bumps, B sets. And spike is both buttons at the same time. This feels like it didn't need to be that complicated. You did not necessarily... I guess, you know, maybe you might want separate buttons for set and spike. You might not always want to set. So I guess this is also an EA game because it says Electronic Arts over there in the corner. So I guess maybe Ultra, maybe Konami didn't steal it per se. Maybe this is also on some computer with this type of let's do a match. Why is this like weird? This icon has a vague Bart Simpson. Okay, so we are... I didn't want to... Okay. Oh, I mistimed it. Suck on it. Okay, so B... So A throws the ball up and B... This did not need to be... The controls on this did not necessarily need to be as complicated as they are. Suck on it, losers. Like, it kind of won't let me move. Like, it sort of walks me to the location and just does it. Like, you don't... Like, when you're within reasonable range of the action, like, it just kind of magnetizes you to the spot. Ow, I mistimed it. Okay, let's see if I can get a serve right here. So it's still like an overhand hit, so I gotta still time it earlier than I did. That's a and I can push down on the D-pad there to hit it where they ain't, and that seems like an effective tactic. Now what? Changing sides. This is crazy. Oh! This control's fine. You know, like I don't have my timing dialed in the way I wish I did, but why did you do that? Why did you bump it? You could have said it. Why would you do that? No one was fooled by that. Oh, ugh. But like, you know, good responsive controls like this is pretty good for what it is. There, I finally got a serve off. Oh! That's mine, huh? You're not going to back up for that one? Okay. Eat shit, Chaz and Miguel. Oh, what? Yeah, I'm kicking the sand too, buddy. Yeah, I'm forgetting how high he jumps or doesn't jump. Just like sucking. I'm sucking is what's happening here. Okay, we'll hit that. There. Give him the business. Oh, you really faked him out there. What does volleyball go to 15? Is that what it is? Because this takes forever. Yeah. Okay, and pop. Music's fun. Is that it? Is it 50? Is that it? Are we done? Okay. Aces, kills, digs, blocks, service errors. We got 11 kills. It's a violent game, volleyball. Okay, so then what were our options here? So it's 4-player total. You must play. You cannot set it to all computers. What is this? I guess, does this mean that they're always going to go for the ball? My guy's always going to fight for the ball? Is that... I don't know what the... I don't know what that would be. 3 difficulty settings. If you want to play even more volleyball, you can do that. So let's look at what competitive... Oh, wait. Are there more players? Are there more humans to be? No, it doesn't. It looks like it's just these 4 guys, right? There's no way for me to change Miguel out for anybody else. I assume the way that the 2 players on your team have real names, that they are real people, right? They're probably real volleyball players. If EA made this was definitely an era where they were, you know, like, hey, maybe we get a couple of real human beings in this. Okay, so now we're set to competitive. Is that going to just change the way that my AI operates? Oh, I have Chaz now. So maybe competitive takes the 2 real players and puts them on opposing teams as opposed to having them cooperate. Which I guess if you were going to play 2-player with another human, maybe you would both want to play as real people. Or like, I'm not playing unless I can be Randy Stoklos. If I don't get Stoklos, then we're going to do something else. Like, all right, well, you're in luck because Kings of the Beach Volleyball has an option for you. Name a professional volleyball player. Cindy Crawford. That's probably right. The Army has stop loss, but beach volleyball has stoke loss. Oh, eat shit. I hope that was Randy. I hope that Randy ate that shit right there and that was not Miguel. I don't know who's who. Yeah. Take that. You can't take that heat. This is fine. I don't know, man. You could certainly... Yeah, this guy sucks. I think that's Miguel. Quite a dig. Quite a dig there, my friend. Yeah. Clown. You can't handle this.
Powerball! Powerball! Powerball!
Me and Chaz fucking them up. Let's see what tournament mode looks like here. Let's go back to... Let's go back to cooperative so that we are reteamed with our friend Randy. And see what tournament looks like. Welcome to sunny San Diego. Calvin and Wilfred are here. Look at these jokers. Oh, man. I was out all last night in the gas lamp district of San Diego getting coal fucked up. All right, so it's more volleyball, is what I'm being led to believe here. But hey, at least there's Calvin and Wilfred. They came up with some other names and skin tones, I guess. Oh! Singe and Smith letting the side down. Okay. And it's got your little Konami pause noise. You got a good, the pause noise here too. In case you were like the last person on earth to realize that Ultra was a secret code phrase for Konami. That's all right. I don't know. That's all right. I don't know. That's a totally acceptable volleyball game. That's what you want out of a volleyball game. It's hard to imagine a better volleyball game than that, unless you want like more player options or stats or like, oh, this guy doesn't serve as well, some shit like that. Unless you want like depth in that specific way, or if you want like arcade crazy yo man, let me get super shots and all this other, baseball simulator 1000 super dodgeball type shit. That's a fine game of volleyball. Dry is what I might call it as a video game, because it's just like, yeah, man, yeah, I bumped, I set, I spiked. Occasionally I was out of position and I had to like dive for it, and it was fine. 4-player support. If you're looking for that, it's better than Wayne Gretzky hockey. It is better than Roger Clemens MVP baseball. It is a better game than Stanley: The Search for Dr. Livingston. It is better than Bram Stoker's Dracula. It's better than this funky port of Bad Dudes. This is starting to look right, though. This is starting to look about where we're going. It's better than Mad Max. It's no Skate or Die. It is a better game than Magic Darts, although I certainly appreciate what Magic Darts does for the game of darts and for advancing information about the existence of aliens. It is a better game than the NES version of Krusty's Funhouse. It is not as good as Tecmo Baseball. It is not as good as Dizzy the Adventurer. It is a better game than the Karate Kid. It is a better game than Double Dare. It's better than the NES version of The Immortal. Again, that's a case. It's just not the right version of the game. If we were talking about the Genesis version or any of the computer versions, probably. It'd be a different story with The Immortal, but that NES version is funky. You know what else is funky? Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. But that's a better game than King of the Beach. It's better than Nobunaga's Ambition. Is it better or worse than the magic of Scheherazade? Scheherazade. Oh man! So this is another one. I love Ninja Kid. Is it better or worse? Is King of the Beach better or worse? Ninja Kid is a slightly better game. Ninja Kid is a better game. This is I guess it's really comes down to, is this better or worse than Duck Hunt? What a weird. This is a better game than Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt is iconic and all of those fun things and whatever, but like the video game itself, doesn't really hold up past that, which is why it's all the way down here in the first place. I could go the rest of my life never playing Duck Hunt again, and that would be okay. Because I have played a lot of Duck Hunt. Too much Duck Hunt. I have been in a position where there was nothing better to do than play Duck Hunt, and let me tell you, there are so many more things in the world now than there were then that one never has to play Duck Hunt ever again. It's not to say Duck Hunt is a terrible video game. Just that you don't need it anymore. Kings of the Beach is our new number 300. And I think that is going to wrap it up for us for this week. Because we've got people over. And I should probably wrap this up and go be around people. Thoughts on a modern duck hunt? It'd be terrible. It'd be awful. Like, it'd be like Big Buck Hunter with like even less stuff in it. You know, it'd be a terrible video game. It'd be like, or like Big Buck Hunter, it would be like fun to put in a bar, and you're drunk and you put $3 into a machine, and you get to pick up the fake shotgun and do stuff with it. You get to put it in your mouth and laugh at all your drunk friends. And then you realize, oh man, I bet a lot of other people have put this fucking shotgun in their mouth at the bar. That's no good. And yeah, a modern day duck hunt, like the much like a lot of other light gun games, are really only good for occasional play in a drunken situation. You know, Big Buck Hunter is perfect for what it is. It's like, here's this stupid fucking dumb shit video game because you're fucking wasted and you love hunting, or you hate hunting but you think it's ironically funny to play. Like, it works on multiple levels. Duck Hunt could fit exactly right into that same pocket, and it would have the additional benefit of going like, oh, like, remember like Duck Hunt, and you would be drunk and you'd be saying things like, oh, it's like Duck Hunt, but like crazy now. Can I shoot the dog? And then people go like, you can't. No. Anyway, our new number 300, Kings of the Beach, Professional Beach Volleyball. Thanks to everybody who suggested games for this episode 99. Be back next week with episode 100, which is a lot of episodes of anything to do. But we still have a lot left to go. I haven't really done the math to see like how many episodes there may be by the time we're done. But if you want to influence this list, you can head on over to patreon.com/Jeff Gerstmann and join the advisory panel. And you'll find a post where you can leave your suggestions and, get your games on the list. We have 2 games on the list that we didn't get to this week that I will leave on the list for next week. That is WWF WrestleMania Steel Cage Challenge and Crystal Mines. So we'll take a look at those next week. And I don't know, what will episode 100 bring? It's up to you. It's up to you, sign up today. Help. Help. Of course, if you want to see a fancy version of the list, there's a hot community website at 8bitnintendo.science where you can see the list, and it's got links to time codes for all the YouTube videos if you want to see a specific game. But of course, all that stuff's on YouTube. How do you get to I think if you go to jeffgerstmann.com, it'll bounce you to the YouTube channel. I think guard.bike gets you there as well. There's a whole playlist of all this stuff if you really want to sit down and watch all of this in order and watch this all unfold. So, I'll be back next week for episode 100. Have a good weekend if you're celebrating here in the United States, it's a holiday, I guess. I'll see you next week.